So it is a beautiful day out here, and I want to talk about the effects of using sunglasses too much and how having a dark room or using dark mode on your computer can be masking the symptoms and stopping you from having strong and healthy eyes. And for me, I've been using dark mode for ages. When I went back home during COVID, I always have blackout curtains, and then I'd have like only one lamp on in my room, and I would be, look at that, just on the ground picking up litter. Also pick up this water bottle. Anyways, before I just talk about stuff, what was I say? Yeah, so during COVID, we went back home. I've always been one for like using dark mode and then having blue light protection on my screen, and then like closing the lights in my office and like putting really thick curtains in my office so that I could sit in front of the computer and work longer. And I thought that's what I was doing, but actually what it was is prolonged sunglasses use weakened my eyes. And then I found looking at a bright screen also made my eyes feel like they were straining a little bit. So I put dark mode on, and I would close the curtain so I didn't get glare on my computer. And I would do all of this stuff. And I thought I was finding a solution. I thought I was being like smart about it. And 3 weeks ago, I lost my sunglasses. I just didn't really care enough to buy new ones. So I've been not using them for over 3 weeks, and I can now like have my eyes open. It's not fully there, but like, I can open my eyes and allow the light to come in and not be squinting when it's bright like this. I would normally not be able to go outside without sunglasses when it's this bright because the muscles in my pupils were not able to close enough. And that's just what it was. Now that I started fixing my eyes, now that I started not using black light, dark mode everywhere, I no longer, like, I can have my screen stronger. I can open the windows and I can let sunlight in. Like, it's actually really nice to be able to work in a room that's sunny and nice out instead of a dark one. And all that's because I strengthened my eye muscles. I didn't even realize how weak they were. But when it's really bright out, I can feel myself trying to squint. And if I relax my face, I'm not squinting, I feel my pupils like trying to close up. And it's it can be a teeny bit uncomfortable, but I kind of just relaxed into it. And over time, it hasn't been bothering me as much. And I'm now able to go out without sunglasses. I don't need a crutch. And it's very nice to not need crutches in the world. But anyways, some of the downsides of dark mode is during COVID, I was working at one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world, and no one was in the office. So I took a corner office on the top floor, and I turned it in. It wasn't exactly a corner office. It was a corner meeting room that I turned into my office for over a year. And it had this amazing view of Boston. I'll put it up right here. But it's too bright. I could only enjoy the view of Boston when I got into the office at 5 a.m. till the sun rose. Because after the sun rose, it was too bright for my eyes. And then I had to cover it up with poster boards so that I could actually work, because my eyes were being uncomfortable. It's just things like that happen when you don't realize you're using a crutch and you keep using it for too long. Imagine that. A multi-million-dollar view. Like, if you were to buy a house in Boston with the view I had in my office, you would have spent millions of dollars. But I had that view because no one was there during COVID, yet I had to cover it up because my eyes weren't strong enough. Anyways, if you do use dark mode, examine why. I mean, I still use it in the morning if the sun hasn't risen, or at night sometimes. But I don't need it as much anymore. I used to have to dim my screens so much, and then my screen would be dim, and I wouldn't have that much light in the room. And my brother's like, I don't like working in an office that doesn't have light in it. So then he would turn the light on, and then I have to turn up the brightness on my screen to stop glare. But then my eyes felt like they're hurting because they're just so weak. And this went on until I lost my sunglasses. So, I don't know, there's a lesson there about looking for the bright side in things. And I have no idea where my sunglasses are, but I don't care anymore. I don't need them. I can use a sun visor if it's directly in my eyes, but for everything else, I just don't need sunglasses. Anyways, I'm gonna focus on driving right now, so peace out.